Right, we've been talking this morning about the anti-monarchists. The leader of Britain's largest group says they plan to protest during King Charles III's coronation parade, shouting, "Not my king."
OK, it comes, we're going to refer to a YouGov poll here. It shows that the majority of you do not think that the coronation should be funded by taxpayers. Well, all I can say is no one asked me. I do look at this and I think, so this massive piece of history, you guys don't want the state to fund it. You know, you asked me why I have these sweets for, it's because I'm starting coughing again. Aircon in here.
There's your YouGov poll. It shows 51% of people saying that the British public should not be paying, the taxpayers should not be paying for the coronation. 32% thought we should, and then it's those the worst of these people who say they don't know to all these poll questions. They always annoy me. Have an opinion, have a view. Anyway, let's speak to the former royal correspondent for The Sun and the author, Charles Rae, who will certainly have a view on this. This is such a shame, all this anti-monarchy rhetoric that seems to be on the rise.
I mean, it's a great shame. I mean, we've heard that there's not going to be so many street parties. There was thousands for the Queen Jubilee, and we're down to something like 245 this year. I still think, though, that on the day we're going to see the Mall and the route to the coronation jam-packed with people who want to get a glimpse of this marvellous piece of history.
I mean, I don't know how much we are paying. I don't know, but I just accept this is the first time in how many years? 50 years or 75?
Plus. Yes. You know what? It is massively pared back. King Charles is very conscious of not being, what's the word?
But I don't want him to pare it back.
Yeah, but there's the cost of living crisis. We've just been talking about everyone's skin.
And you look who's invited. You look who's invited.
Go for it, but he
you look who's invited and who's not invited. And you look, and he's got his. What relation's Fergie to him? So Andrew's his brother, so she's his
sister-in-law.
Ex-sister-in-law. She's not invited. I thought, how puny, how stupid. You know, what's it going to cost to invite her? 100 quid or something. Get her in as well. There's loads of things. All this stupid penny pinching. It's just ridiculous because history, we're going to remember this for years and years and years, and you're going to do it well. Charles, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm surprised that they cut it back, but I accept Isabel's point. There's a cost of living crisis, and he does not want to be seen to be too extravagant. And so it's being pared down from what the coronation was in 1953. I still think we'll still get a half-decent spectacle. We'll get all the soldiers, we'll get the military out, we'll have all the pageantry that goes along with it and the crowning. And for a great many people in this country, this is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see this fantastic piece of history.
But Charles, I mean, you were on the royal beat for so many years, and look, we all lived through last year. We had the wonderful Platinum Jubilee and then, tragically, the state funeral in the autumn. Just give us the change that we've seen since Charles has come in, because in my memory, when Her Majesty the Queen was on the throne, we didn't have these anti-monarchy protests in the same way.
Well, we did, Isabel, occasionally.
Okay.
We had this, people come out and they just didn't have any impact whatsoever. I mean, Republic are going to try and get an anti-monarchy protest going on the day. They're actually selling their own T-shirts, branded T-shirts, "Not My King," bright yellow T-shirts, so that they can be noticed. And they'll be standing up at Trafalgar Square, which is on the route of the coronation. How many of them are going to turn up? I haven't got a clue. But there'll be far, far more people who will want to see the occasion than a few monarchists dressed in £14.99 T-shirts.
So what's your view of the lot that go out of their way to shout, "Not my king"?
My view quite clearly is, Eamon, this is a democratic country. They're entitled to protest peacefully. If that's what they want to do, fine. I don't agree with it. I know thousands of others don't agree with it, but it's up to them. If that's what they want to do, how they want to spend their day, I think it's a bit churlish of them. I think they should let the occasion go, without these sort of protests. But if they want to protest, fine, protest.
Just really quickly, because we're almost out of time, but I just want to talk about this relic that the Pope has given as a coronation gift. Fascinating.
It is fascinating. The Pope has given the King two pieces of what was supposed to be the original cross on which Jesus Christ was crucified. Now, they're very, very tiny, and they're going to be included in the Cross of Wales, which will be held up as the procession goes into the Abbey. So it's quite fascinating that sort of history from all those many, many years ago is going to be incorporated in this piece of history as well. And this was the Cross of Wales was given to Wales, the Church of Wales, by the King to celebrate its centenary.
Charles, fabulous. Always good to get your take on things. Thanks for joining us this morning.